If you're planning to invest in solar, there's one thing that gets buried in the paperwork that could cost you later: the warranties. Here's the thing, some warranties start before your system's even installed, and others don't cover associated labor costs. Knowing what's actually protected and what's not could save you thousands. In this video, we break down the often overlooked and potentially costly details of solar equipment warranties. I'm Warren with Paradise Energy, and joining me is Larry. At Paradise Energy, we've helped thousands of people invest in solar with confidence, and one way we do that is by making sure they fully understand the details of their warranties. So let's take a closer look at the warranty details people often overlook. Let's start with something that catches a lot of people off guard: when the warranty actually starts. So Larry, you might think that it starts when the system is turned on, but that's not always the case. When do these warranties start, and how do customers know when their particular warranties are started?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky question, Warren, because it varies by manufacturer.
Yeah.
So some manufacturers say your warranty starts within a certain amount of time of when it's actually manufactured or when it's installed, whichever comes first. Some will give you a certain amount of time from when it's delivered to the customer or the distributor, and then some will allow you to start that warranty when the system's installed. But most manufacturers will start the clock on the warranty prior to system installation, especially in this day and age when it's challenging to get good supply of product, and sometimes we have to use product that's been manufactured a year or two ago. As far as how to know that, the only way to really know that is by actually digging into the manufacturer's documentation and finding that information there.
So when you get your system installed, your warranty is probably not the same amount of time as from the date it was installed on the components. It's probably months to potentially a year or two shorter.
It could be. Now, a lot of these warranties are 10, 12, 15, 25, even 30 years out.
Right.
And so it's really not going to affect you till down the road. But just be aware, the clock on the warranty for your product probably started ticking before the system was actually installed.
Now, even if your equipment is under warranty, there's another piece that people often overlook. That's labor and diagnostic costs.
That's right, Warren. And this is where our 10/10 guarantee really makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Because if your product is under warranty, but it's not under our warranty at Paradise, our
Right.
warranty, our 10/10 guarantee, then we may have to come out and do some diagnostic work on your system. So even though the manufacturer will replace the product, the cost of labor and the cost of us diagnosing the issue will not be covered. So under our 10/10 guarantee, it is covered.
Right.
But if you don't have that, then that piece would not be covered.
Not all of the components are covered under our 10/10 guarantee, or they may not be listed on our proposal. So what happens in those scenarios?
Yeah, so there's some parts and products, and here's an example, one, an Enphase Envoy. It's a communications device. It comes with a 5-year warranty from the manufacturer. So if it goes bad in year 6, our 10/10 guarantee would cover the labor and the diagnostics, but not the part itself.
Right.
We don't backstop the warranty of the actual part, but we would cover the labor and the diagnostics in that case. So there may be cases where smaller parts aren't covered by the manufacturer. All your main components, modules, inverters, racking, optimizers, those all have 10, 15, 20, in some cases 30-year warranties, and they'd be covered by the manufacturer in that case.
What wouldn't be covered under our 10/10 guarantee?
Yeah, so there would be some devices that aren't critical for the production of solar. More accessory items like EV chargers, load control systems, inverter structures,
Right.
and even a screen that we might install that shows your production in your office. That would not be covered under our 10/10 guarantee. That's kind of separate from the solar array. It's not even monitoring the solar array necessarily. It's a separate accessory device that would not be covered.
Warranties might not be the flashiest part of going solar, but they're one of the most important. At Paradise Energy, our 10/10 guarantee gives you real peace of mind, and it's just one of the ways we stand behind your solar investment. Visit paradiseenergy.com to learn more about our 10/10 guarantee and to request your free custom quote. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more honest solar insights and let us know what you learned in the comments below. Thanks for watching.